Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your host with the most, Prevail here, signing into another video. Now for this video, guys, I got some news about XDefiant's release date. Finally, we have some kind of information. Now this is not actually any kind of official information whatsoever. This did not come from Mark Rubin or anybody over at the team. So this is just a leak. But this leaker is very well known in Call of Duty and is like 90% right at, majority of the time. And he's been right, so, just a lot of different times. So take everything with a grain of salt here that I'm saying and, that he is saying. But just know that he's been right so many different times. And it honestly makes sense the date he said. It's a Tuesday. Games like to release on Ubisoft. I know they like to release games on Tuesdays. And it's just a lot of games companies in general do. I'm not sure why, but I've always been curious what's so special about Tuesday. They like Mondays too. But over here on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call the platform nowadays, he says XDefiant is stuck between launching between MW3's beta and full release. Even then, they have to compete with COD's Halloween event. They missed their ideal release window. And now they will have to compete with the giant no matter what. I mean, it's facts. I mean, I don't think they have to really compete. That's not their goal. They don't want to compete, They just want their fan base that they've already built up on the game. And they're just going to keep improving it. And low key, it might compete, but like not even close. They're not trying to compete with Call of Duty. So like, don't worry about Call of Duty and XDefiant's release date. It's irrelevant to them. That's all I'm trying to point out here. It's so relevant to most people, especially COD fans. But if you've been following XDefiant, you probably agree. If you're at least a fan, that the game is great and it does not matter. When it launches. MW3 is going to die off 3 months down the line, just like every other COD anyways. And guess what? XDefiant is going to be the safe haven, in my opinion. No skill-based matchmaking. I could go on and on. October 17th is the date he says here. XDefiant is reportedly targeting a launch date of October 17th if no new issues were found after the most recent playtest, according to El Babaruto or something like that. El Babaruto. That's a hell of a name that I can't pronounce, but the same day that the haunting event begins in MW2 and Warzone would be a bold decision to pick that day, don't you think? It is bold. I get why people think that, but I just don't think it's gonna matter because XDefiant has a strong community and a strong dev team behind it who listens to feedback and are willing to put in the work that it takes year on out to make this game better and better every single update. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna follow Rainbow Six's path. It had a rough launch. If you guys remember R6's, first year, maybe even the second year was pretty rough. But they kept with it. They really did. And it's on top of the scene for Ubisoft. But yeah, if you guys didn't find this video somewhat informative or, you liked it at all, definitely stick around because I will have more XDefiant. I'm going to be covering S&D once it drops, and I'm going to be grinding out camos like crazy until it comes here. And, just live streaming every day, leveling up guns, all the fun stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely hit that sub button and that notification button so you can get notified of all of my videos. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below, what do you think? The 17th makes sense to you? Do you think this guy is capping? Definitely, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Nothing is official until Mark Rubin says it himself. Thank you guys so much. As I said in the beginning of this video, is your host with the most, Prevail here, signing out. Man, this is my last fucking match. Actually, got like 30 seconds to get a kill with this. Nope. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got 10 seconds and the stream's ending for the most part. And if you guys did enjoy it, I'm definitely going to chop this up and make hopefully a pretty nice video. You know, some highlights and shit.